Hello to another episode of Siren Blood Curse. Last time we did episode 1, now doing episode 2. We get the usual length, but at least 3 playable levels. Let's begin.
Damn, that's some fucked up shit!
No.
They should have killed her!
God, they didn't actually kill her, did they?
Shit!
I can't believe
How could
this.
they have just murdered her like that? Goddamn psychos! Hey! Is this some joke for TV? You never know what those idiots are gonna come up with. Bella! Melissa! What?
And thus we begin with our new character, Sam Monroe, who is the Tamon Takeuchi of the game. Except doesn't have a gun. He will soon though. We have to go and search for the others, because we're on our own.
This really isn't funny.
So as we go forward and we go up these stairs, a cutscene will play because of course it fucking does. Let's just activate it.
Timing, Sam. Great.
Right, so we don't have any weapons and we do have enemies here. So we are gonna have to sneak around him right now until we get a weapon.
Please.
So, turn off your flashlight even though there's no point. We might as well play by how we usually play Siren right now. No point in turning off the flashlight though, but just to showcase that if you go by the rules of the first game, it's not gonna go too well for you. Go around these little tracks here, the little carts here. He'll move. Now's your time to actually go forward. Now, as we go forward in the darkness, because we need the fucking flashlight, there's going to be a pipe. We're going to need that pipe to actually take care of some Shibito around here. Now, you can go forward, or you can go back and take care of our little pickaxe-wielding friend there to grab his weapon, which is the pickaxe. Because, unfortunately, we do have to get all the weapons because archive items have weapons on them, so let's go behind him and smack up our fucking pipe and take his pickaxe. However, we're going to take back our iron pipe because we need it for a little bit of an extra thing. This game has finishing moves, and you need specific weapons and moments to activate them. And one of these moments requires the pipe and this Shibito right in front of us. As you go forward, if you decide to attack the Shibito with the pipe, this scene will occur for you.
How do you like that?
I won't get every finisher, unfortunately, but I will show off some finishers at least. You don't really need them, but it's nice to have them. Grab the head of the sickle and then grab back your pipe. Now, climb up this ladder because there's an archive item up here. Look around a bit up the roof and you will eventually find and examine. There's your archive item, a videotape. Now, go back down and you'll find a door. The door is locked. We all know how to open locked doors, don't we? Not with keys, with our weapon. All we have to do is just beat the shit out of it and the lock will go down. Once you open the door, you'll have been the mission. So 1, 2, 3, and now we can open the door and end this level. Mission accomplished, Sam's dead. Nah, he's not, but let's just move forward anyway. He'll be fine.
What happened? Was I just imagining things? Damn. Now what?
Are you all right?
You're one of them.
Wait.
Why?
Oh, what a terrible wound. Can you walk? It's dangerous by yourself. Let me take you somewhere
fine.
safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hisako. Except not really. Her name here is Amana, and we do have to be with her here. See, it tells you right there, Amana. So let's get out of Karawari with her. It's basically the same as the second level with, you know,
You too
the
have
first
been
game.
given a very special gift.
And yeah, we learned Sightjacking here like before in the first game. So Sightjacking is a lot more different here. In fact, it's actually worse. You can only find stuff by pressing the R1, L1 button to switch around a bunch. And we can lock in with the square button, which we can keep it so we can actually move around, which is great. We can also keep lock on them with X, circle, and triangle by holding it down. This makes 3 windows appear for them, and they'll always be open in the box, which makes the game lag even more. We have to follow Amana, by the way, so keep close to her and don't get shot. I mean, seen. Now, here's the thing. The sightjacking here sucks because it's not like before where you just move around the stick and you can find shit. You now have to actually switch between a whole bunch of sites in order to find the one you want. That is actually more of a pain in the ass than the first game. So, good job there. It actually makes keeping sites just utterly worthless in a lot of ways. So, don't bother. Just use the square button. Oh, by the way, come up here, you'll trigger a cutscene because some of these roofs aren't very stable, as you can tell. I mean, they look really shit right now, don't they? Yeah. Hide immediately or else you're gonna get attacked. You have no fucking weapon, by the way.
Are you hurt? Something's coming. You must hide.
Alright, let's try sightjacking for this person. Let's see, there's that. That's important. We'll keep it locked in, I guess. And let's see, I don't see the oh, there we go. Let's just keep an eye on her. I now have 2 of them locked in. As you can see, it lags more. Everything's getting more laggy. This sightjack is horrible. It honestly fucks things up. And I hate it. I hate how this is done. And the worst part is you can't get rid of them. Once you use a spot, it stays there. I have never found a way to erase any of these sightjacks. So, unfortunately, we're just kind of stuck with these 2 sightjack screens every time I go into sightjack mode. By the way, here's the map. Map's pretty neat, ain't it? We have all our usual locations, except the map is very different from the first game. But as you can see, this is the town. It's just a lot more, I guess, big. Here's Howard Wright. There's his age. He's like fucking 18 or whatever. And here we can actually see the archive items. We actually go into the menu for archive items now. There's our help in case we actually need any of this. We don't. I mean, you can read through if you want, but there's no fucking point. And yeah, there's also the options. So, yeah, it's your usual pause menu. That should be the pause menu in this game. Not what we get when we actually press the pause button. Anyway, continue on forward and sneak around to the left. Don't get caught, don't get seen. There you go.
Okay. We must get moving.
Yeah, keep following Amana. And, Yeah, just keep a close eye on everything and be careful. This really is the exact same as when we had to be escorted with Hisako back in the early part of the game. We don't have to find a letter here, by the way. There's no point finding a letter anywhere because there's no second objectives in this game. It's all linear, so there's no point.
We can use that sign.
And we automatically get Sightjacks, by the way, just to show us what we have to do. Because this game is really fucking easy a lot of the time. Right, so about this one. There's a zoom in option. It's really awkward. It's actually shittier than the zoom in option in the first game. Based on how hard you hold the button, it will zoom in more. It's not that great. It's actually kind of useless, in fact. And yeah, in front of us is a nice little restaurant. You know, the usual restaurant we actually go to for all the noodles and such. Inside of here will be a useful weapon that we're gonna need. Let's grab it, shall we? Yep, the frying pan. I mean, we can use the frying pan as a drying pan if we want, but we're not gonna do that right now. We are gonna need the frying pan currently, though, as well as another weapon that's around here. But first, yeah, here we go. There's a nice little bottle that we need. And now, we have to sight check a Shibito to make sure he is under this sign. If he is, we can activate the sign. Yes, he is right under it. Right, he's knocked out now. If you miss, you're kind of fucked. Okay, move on forward and downward. I mean, you can hide if you want, but there's no point. Unless you fucked up, in which case hiding would be nice, but otherwise, no, it's pointless. Right, there's no other Shibito around, so let's just go on forward. Up the stairs, there she is. Now, here's the thing. As I continue on forward, you need to remember that this game, if you want 100%, requires a lot of exploration for archive items. And there is not an archive item you need to worry about. Now, as I go forward, we're going to get to a point where there's going to be bear traps.
We're
Now-
almost there, but we must do something about him. Perhaps
Yeah.
we can set a trap.
Yeah, that's where the bear traps come in. We'll worry about that later on, though, because we have to actually go back and take care of some Shibito that are in our way, because we need to get an archive item. There's also a weapon that we can grab around here, too. So, let's go ahead and do that, shall we? As you can see, there's a lot of Shibito around over to the area we didn't even go to yet. And you can actually sneak through all the Shibito around this area, no problem. Gonna be honest here. Your chances of that are kind of low. You will most likely piss off at least one of these Shibito, and yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with them. That's why you need the frying pan. So, go ahead forward and take care of that, shall you? Let's just go around, go to the water over to the right by the stairs. And I'm gonna, unfortunately, piss off a Shibito that's right in front of me, yeah. Can't do much about that. Luckily, we can stun the Shibito with a nice little bit of frying pan action. There you go. Now, I thought there'd be another Shibito coming after me from behind. There isn't, luckily, but there can. Be careful of that. Also, Shibito right over here. Mind his own business, but we can just kick his ass right now. We already have that weapon, by the way. Right, keep on going forward up the stairs, and you will find a person looking at a well. If you time yourself correctly, you can actually knock the Shibito into the well, which, you know, is a reference to that one little side mission. No point doing that, though. So just go ahead and knock the fuck out of him if you don't get it right. There you go. He has a knife, which I'll be taking. There's also another weapon that's very useful. The mallet. The mallet is really good. Keep it. Up the stairs will be a like a little tower. Not a water tower, just a tower. Climb the tower we'll climb up to the tower up the ladder, and you will find an archive item right at the other end at the top. There you go. Now that we have the tablet, we can now get the fuck out of here, right? Well, yeah. you can. But if you want another item, another weapon for your archive, there's an enemy that we have been dodging before. By the way, this is locked. So, if you want this weapon, you can. If you want to get it another time, you can. This is an easy time to get it, though. Go over this way, and you will eventually find yourself nearly back at the very beginning. Go left, and you will be able to find a Shibito that keeps going back and forth and has a knife. Essentially, you want to knock that motherfucker out with the mallet. Once she's knocked out, take her weapon, and then to take back your mallet and run all the way back to Amana. Look at that. Like a bitch. Get her hacksaw. Now get the fuck out of here. Well, actually, it's a nail hammer. Get her nail hammer and then get the fuck out of here. There's a hacksaw in the game, by the way. There's a lot of weapons in this fucking game, including the usual that we know of. But right now, take care of all the Shibito that are coming back up from the fucking grave and get back to Amana as quickly as possible. There's also this guy right over here. You can take him out with the mallet. I mean, he's easy. That's the mallet finisher. Every weapon has a special finisher for its own, and that was the mallet's. Now, it's random on when it triggers. That's the problem. So, get lucky, I guess. Anyway, time for the hunting trap. They're inside of here, and they do count in your archive. So, you know how to use a hunting trap, right? You've seen it in Siren too. All we have to do is just set it down with the down button, like usual. You can pick this one up too if we want. Then you back up and you shout. Once you shout, you will bring a Shibito to your direction. The Shibito will walk right into the trap. Hello? And he'll be stuck and weakened, which means that we can basically kill the fucker in one hit with our mallet. So, here we go. There we go. Amana just runs right past and knocked down.
Are you alright?
We're good. There's a shovel. I don't need it.
Run.
And now you run. Get to the end of Amana and you're done. I mean Amana. There you go. Mission accomplished. Same as usual of that mission.
死んでも死にきれないとは報われないな。心臓を貫かれたとしても。それでも。そんな調子や逃げきれないですよ、宮子さん。
死ぬなんて絶対に嫌。
And there's the only character they kept from the first game, Miyako. She's a bit older too. But right now, let's steal Sam again, because again, he's still alive, and we have Melissa with us this time. So let's get the fuck out of Hisako with her. Let's see what's going on with these two right now. I'm sure things are going splendid with them.
Look, I'm really sorry, Sam. I am glad to see you, and it's good to know you're okay.
I was. Until
You were
came
gasping
along.
so hard. I thought you were one of them.
Not them again.
Right, there's a way to get a finisher here if you block this door, but I kind of fucked up. That and the game got weird of me at the tutorial here, and actually maybe have to do it twice because it's too late. So, yeah. But don't worry, the AI here actually fights back, and the AI here doesn't suck. As you can see of Melissa, who is literally beating the shit out of her. let's not worry about that. Let's worry about this phone right over here. You see, if you call 508, you'll actually get a little thing that will require us to get an archive item. An archive item that is necessary for another mission. Yeah, those still exist. It's 508, by the way. Don't call number in front, it's no point. Now, this is completely optional. You don't have to actually do this, but if you want this item, you have to. Well, I'm busy calling the Shibito. What do you think? Right, let's get the fuck out of here. As we go on forward, we're actually going to have to follow her over to this tunnel. And as we go to this tunnel, a cutscene will play. Because of course it fucking does. Well, we can't go that way then.
There's too many of them. We'll have to find another way around.
Yeah, so let's go over to this other tunnel on the other side and see what we can find there. It's actually a nice little lever to change the tracks here, which we're going to do if we're going to get another archive item. It's important. Changing tracks is always important, Siren. Let's do it right now. It's right over here. Right, so there's a Shibito right by an elevator, and the Shibito has a gun. Sneak up right behind him and smack him for a cutscene. It's another finisher.
How do you like that?
Right, grab his gun. We need it. Now we get to learn how to shoot, which in this game, it's alright, I guess. It works. Except the whole controller thing when you slap it like that sucks. By the way, grab the can opener, and now we have an item for another mission later on. Ain't that great? By the way, all those items are just for archive items. Just letting you know that. Also, I am jump cutting on these maps because I'm taking a while to actually think for what to do next. So I'm not going to waste your time with that. So I'm going to jump cut. Right, so we have to take care of some Shibito that are running right against us with our gun. Just shoot them. Aim and fire. Take it one at a time, though. Don't go too crazy, or else you'll miss. And you don't want to miss, because you only have limited ammo. By the way, did we actually look at Sam's little profile, by the way? I don't think we actually did. Here's Sam. He's about 37 years old. He is a cultural anthropologist. There's his can opener. There's the gun. We only have about a few pieces of ammo, but enough to take care of any Shibito that are around here right now. So, let's go on forward, in which we're going to find a door. It's locked. This is where the changing track thing comes in. Oh, wait. Well, he's taken care of. Right, he has a Mayan pickaxe. In case you missed it, you can grab it then. There's no other Shibito around, so let's just go on forward then. None of these guys have any weapons anyway. Now, as for the Shibito up above, we have a gun now, so I mean... done.
Did we make it?
Yes, we did. Except we're not done yet, aren't we? There's the shovel. Pointless. Continue on forward. And we should... there he is. Just making sure. Right. Move on forward. There's a cart. Let's take the cart all the way down. We can actually ride these carts, by the way, which is a nice little addition. So let's do that right now. Hold the X button to push it until it starts moving. And then press the X button and you'll jump in. Ride it all the way. Don't worry, you'll automatically jump up at the very end. By the way, there are fists in this game. So bodies will be flying. It's neat. Right, inside this door will be an archive item. It's kind of in the corner. Hard to see, hard to find. There you go. It's a journal. Right, you're done here. Get the fuck out. Go back. Go to that little corridor right next to the cart back there. And you're done. Just run over to the exit and you're done. Make sure that Melissa follows you, by the way. Don't leave her behind and don't let her die. Yeah, see? Mission accomplished. That's it for episode 2.
I think we should go to the church.
Are you kidding me? Where those bunch of murderers go to pray?
What? No, you have it all wrong. That was a mistake.
Hey, where are you? What was that?
What were you thinking, bringing her to a place like this?
Like I told you before.
Just shut up! I swear you're completely useless. I'm gonna find her myself.
Come on! Oh, damn it! What the hell is this?
Don't look back. Just like hide and seek, so hide somewhere good, okay? I promise I'll come and find you.
There's no such thing as a boogeyman. Daddy said they don't exist. They don't exist!
Bella!
So?
I found you!
Yes!
Wait, you were part of that ritual.
That's how it's cool, you know.
Tell me what I must do next.
また外国人。
私は生贄なんかじゃない!
And there's your preview for episode 3. Right, so let's talk about the archive items for this episode. So we have quite a few in fact. First off, we have Sam's nice little faculty ID. We can see he's a professor of cultural anthropology. And we can see that his little thing he was going to teach has been cancelled. Sacrificing the past. I'm sure this would have been great, huh? See, it's available, but please hurry to avoid missing this chance. It's a very important one. He's from Pine Grove Community College. He's an expert in this field. There's also additional videotape here of Melissa doing one of her episodes. Let's watch it, shall we? I'm sure it's going to be great.
What if there was something living secretly among us that we could not possibly understand? What feelings would it evoke? Adventure? Mystery? Or maybe terror? What I am about to show you is a truly shocking video sent by one of our viewers. It is something you must see with your own eyes.
Conflict, space, training scene. Take 3.
I'm not strong enough to take on the whole galaxy.
Even the smallest butterfly has the power of a hurricane.
I'm so angry. I can't focus.
Oh god, this is just so bad.
You must have confidence.
Trying to knock that shit off.
Dude, it makes him seem wise.
Here we go again.
Lay off, Dave. I'm the one helping you with this video competition, remember?
Stop that.
Oh yeah? Make me.
I'll make you.
Alright.
Hey guys, okay, cut. We're done here. Okay, cut.
Dude, it makes him seem wise.
Here we go again.
You may not believe it, but no special effects were used in filming that video. Our production crew even hired specialists to verify without a doubt that it was the real thing. But the surprises don't end there. We've obtained information even more shocking than this video. We can't reveal the details just yet, but rest assured, we plan on investigating the matter further. Our latest fieldwork points to some sort of extraordinary yet foreboding mystery. It feels as if something truly unimaginable is going to happen. I can't wait to see the look of shock on your faces. Until the next time.
Wow. That was god-awful. Anyway, that takes care of the Terrible Encounters episode. Now it's time for this. This is obviously how we're going to translate the language here in this fucking version of Siren. And there are a few moments where we're going to need this, so we'll go back to this later on, and I will translate it for you. But right now, here is the journal for one of the mine workers. As you can see, there's some work being done on the Hanada mine, and everything is going great, except they have found some photographs of the surrounding area for some geographical references for Gojaku Peak. We all know that place. And, yeah, there's been a few problems going on, a few people being dickheads around here, and, it's been causing a lot of issues. There's a lot of problems going on at the mine, and, he's not too pleased about it. He feels like he's in danger, in fact. But, well, we all know how this goes. Things don't go too well. There's messages everywhere saying stay out of this, and it's just a whole bunch of bad, weird shit going on, and he's not too happy about it, and he wants out a bit. But yeah, things didn't go well, I'm guessing. And here's Bella's diary. This is also important. This is that little girl that you saw at the end and everything. As you can see, she's talking about what's been going on so far with, obviously Sam taking her to the airport to go to vacation. And of course, going to Japan, which she's not too pleased about, but she might be interested in some things, I guess, but she doesn't like babysitting at all. That's why, he had to take her. But, yeah, obviously things did not go too well. And yeah, airplanes are so boring. And, yeah, that's it for those. Now it's time for the weapons. We have a lot, in fact. We have the frying pan, which is, who gives a shit? We also have, the fucking nail hammer, which is actually alright, to be honest. An alright weapon. Then we also have the sickle, which, who gives a shit? It's an okay weapon. Then we have the mining axe, which is actually great. It's slow, though. It's not that big a deal, but it's a neat weapon to have. The next weapon, however, is the metal pipe, which is actually okay. Metal pipes are always okay in a lot of horror games, so you can never go too wrong with a metal pipe. The mallet's badass. I love the mallet. It is awesome. Too bad you only get it in a few levels. Next up, we have the beer bottle, which is like the sake bottle, but it's really not that different. Then we have the gun, which, it's alright. We were able to have a lot of rounds for that one, but only held up to about 6, and it's okay. And of course, the hunting trap, which is a special weapon because it's used as a trap. And that's it for all the weapons and all the archive items right now. That's it for episode 2. So next time will be episode 3, where we get to play as Bella. And you get to see just how fucking bad Bella is in this game, because oh god, I don't like her. See you then.